self-taught mechanic, home safety mechanic, and I'm going to talk to you today about rust repair at home. Many of us have some very old vehicles which may not be worth paying exorbitant amounts of money to fix rust, and we're all going to eventually cut rust. We have in Carlisle for say 3 or 4 years. It's the way they salt the roads now. So you have a few options when you encounter rust. You pay a professional huge sums of money to fix it if you convince them to fix it, or you can fix it yourself at home. Minimal cost and a lot of labor. And I've had to do both various times when I built my vehicles. And recently, years ago, I had a car restored professionally, which they had to rebuild the rocker panels, the book in, sandblasted, the Z-bar in the works. That was about $3,000. It was a worthy investment because I bought the car for $800. So knowing it was rusty and knowing I could get it fixed, I ended up with a $4,000 vehicle. It's pretty solid. But occasionally you get rust that's non-structural. You don't have to worry about it threatening the integrity of the car. It's not a cross member, it's not something structural. It may be a rear quarter panel down the edges where they like to rot out. And in those cases, I've been successful doing my own repairs at home. Minimal materials, but a fair amount of labor. So I just wanted to talk to you today about how it's possible to do that, even if you don't think you have the skills to do it. It's really not all that hard. The results entirely depend on how much labor you put into it. And as you'll see when you take a close look at this, I ran out of time before Carlisle to do a proper job. So I was on vacation the week before. But I put together pretty much the concept of what I've been doing to make repairs in past years. Cars that just weren't worth putting a ton of money into, but I wanted to fix the rust before. Rust will never sleep, as they say, and it will come back no matter how careful you are, how diligent you are, it will come back. This just slows it down enough so that you can get through the rest of the life of the car. What I've done typically is basically what I'm showing you here. Go to Home Depot or any of the box stores and buy some 30 gauge galvanized steel. And you can buy this in sheets 2x3 feet for about $6. Cut it with some tin snips. Try not to cut your fingers. It's more of a challenge than you think. And there's a series of steps that you really have to go through to do it right. And a lot of people aren't willing to do it, and the results will show that. If you do it right, you get a good lasting repair. You can get 5 or 6 years before anything else starts to happen. So I just want to show you examples today of just how simple it can be to do that. This represents the edge of rear quarter panel. Say you got like a Dodge Dart, for instance, shaped like that behind the rear tire. The first step is you absolutely must cut away all of the rust and a little bit of the good metal. And that's painful for a lot of people because they see what's already gone, and I don't dare sacrifice any more. Cutting away in my car, I can't do this. I've already lost it. You have to. You have to cut away all of the rust. So you take a margin up above where the rust is visible and cut into the good metal and take some away. Once you've done that, now you're ready to start constructing everything below that. So in this case, taking another piece of the metal and shaped it, and you can shape this pretty simply at home. You can bend it over the end of the table, you can bend it in a vise, some vise grips, slip joint pliers. It all depends on how careful you want to be in order to make that crease. It can get pretty complex when you start to get it real well. But generally, a lot of the areas of rust are really not all that hard to figure out how to shape it. And once this thing, you can shape it a little bit afterwards. The next step after you cut away the good metal is to attach repair metal. This is all cut and shaped and ready to go. And my technique...
All right, 2013 Chrysler Nationals at Carlisle. We got all kinds of great activities going on today. We got Hotchkiss out on the autocross track.
My strategy...
We got the Rouse Creek off-road park going on. Coming up at 2 o'clock on the Red 102.3 station. Cast members of Christine will be up here doing a question and answer session.
And it is
We've got
permeable to water.
Sonny Schroyer,
Like Mondo. Has a lot of
Enos
strength to
from
it.
Dukes of Hazzard. He is here signing autographs this weekend. So we got all kinds of great activities.
Clamp this in
We
place.
got our great folks over at Guest Services taking great care of us.
Smear my
Like
epoxy on
Rebecca.
both sides. Pop my rivets in. Let it dry. Next step is to coat the seam.
Welcome to the
epoxy.
23rd edition of the Carlisle Chrysler Nationals at the Carlisle,
A little
PA
bit to bend
Fairgrounds.
so the rivet heads
The
will be
Carlisle,
flush.
PA Fairgrounds are home to the greatest car, truck, and motorcycle events in the world.
A little more epoxy
Also,
over.
brand new for
Not that hard, nothing
2013,
yet.
the Carlisle
Just
Sports
the
and
day
Outdoor Nationals. Experience
Once that's
an all
out, now you
outdoor
can
themed
start
event
sanding a joint
September
down and seeing
6th
how much
through
filling
the
you
8th
can do.
here at Carlisle.
And here's
We
where
would
the
like to
lumber comes
thank
in.
all of our new and returning vendors for being with us. Be sure to pick up a free event magazine, 4 up Fairgrounds map, vendor listings, and more. Also, don't forget to visit CarlisleEvents.com for the latest event information, register for an event, or to register for a Carlisle email newsletter. Carlisle Events would like to recognize those who helped make this weekend special.
Very quickly.
McGuire's new DA Power Systems turns your drill into a dual-action polisher for a show car shine in
I
less
would take
time.
it to
Stop by the McGuire's
at least
display on the
100 grit
manufacturer's
sandpaper.
midway to pick one up and start
At
polishing
this
like a
point,
pro.
we're going to start
That's McGuire's,
all the various
the official
primers and
car care
protection
products of Carlisle Events.
I spray it with
Heacock Classic shares your passion for collector cars.
just in case
The
there's any
insurance
rust
agents
left.
at Heacock Classic are car
People actually start to rust 30
just
seconds
like
after
you.
cutting it. Just won't see
That's
it.
why you'll get better coverage and lower rates with Heacock Classic, the official classic car insurance of Carlisle Events. Visit them on the manufacturer's midway across from McGuire's for a complimentary rate quote
The rust
today.
inhibitor, which is a clear spray.
Looking for your next classic or project car? Go to AutoTraderClassics.com on your smartphone now, or look up images from the comfort of your recliner at home.
To show you
AutoTraderClassics.com has thousands of vehicles for sale with larger-than-life photos and detailed listings. Wherever you are, visit AutoTraderClassics.com from the comfort of your seat and stop by to visit them on the manufacturer's midway today while you're here at the show.
Rust-Oleum Rusty Metal Primer.
More Than Tires has been offering tires and wheels at Carlisle events for more than a decade. They feature numerous brand name wheels and tires from leading manufacturers like B.F. Goodrich, Mickey Thompson, Ditto, Chryslers, and Chrysler, just to name a few. Stop by their huge display on the manufacturer's midway and ask them about the great show deals they are offering you. Metro Parts Company is on the go this year. Visit them on the manufacturer's midway or at their swap space and check out their great items at Carlisle Special. Don't forget to visit mymetroparts.com. That's BYMETRO Better parts for better cars. That's the Metro way. BuyMetroparts.com for more information.
600 grit.
Big savings from Fastfitter. Visit them on the manufacturer's midway and talk to one of their representatives about their special discounts and easy pay system. Fastfitter, we're the perfect fit.
Go to an automotive parts store.
Year one welcomes you to the 2013 Carlisle Chrysler Nationals. Be sure to stop by the Year One display on the manufacturer's midway and check out the special savings available only during the show. For Mopar Muscle, you only need to remember Year One. Make sure to visit the Extreme Sportswear crew over on the manufacturer's midway today. Your number one source for Mopar apparel, Extreme Sportswear have all of your Mopar apparel needs for the whole family, including hats, jackets, shirts, and more.
It's a good idea to put all this coatings on
Hosting
the
a
back
car
side
show?
to protect
Stop by
the
X
sand.
Trophies on the manufacturer's midway for all of your car show awards needs. From dash flags to trophies and everything in between, that's X Trophies on the manufacturer's midway. With us this weekend is Verizon Cellular sales on the manufacturer's midway. Verizon is giving away free cell phones, so stop by and upgrade your phone at no cost today. That's Verizon Cellular sales on the manufacturer's midway. See them today.
It takes a couple of weeks, and if you do it right,
Carlisle
you have
Events
to
welcomes Penny's Garage to the Carlisle Chrysler Nationals.
This will be so
Visit
smooth,
their
shiny.
display truck on the
You never
manufacturer's
realize
midway
it.
to see the brand new Dodge and Challenger SRT by
My
Penny
last car was
with
92
over
Daytona,
675
and I had
horsepower.
extensive rust
Penny's
damage.
Garage is your answer for all of your
Brand new.
high-performance parts
By
needs.
2004,
That's
both
Penny's
cars
Garage
were
on the
rotted out
manufacturer's
outside.
midway.
I had rust on the
Stop by
undercarriage.
Modern Muscle Motorsports Mobile Dyno to have your vehicle's performance tested. They are offering dyno runs for all cars and trucks. Quit guessing. Find out what your muscle car is really made of.
I liked it too much to throw it away. I didn't like
Welcome
any
Jeep
cars
enthusiasts to the
around
2013 Carlisle Chrysler Nationals. We thank you for being part of Jeeps at Carlisle. If you're looking to go off-road, please stop by our special course with Roush Creek Off-Road Park, located on the north side of the grounds.
But you have to put a lot of time into it, and I did. Put about 2 weeks.
All right, don't forget, coming up at 4 p.m. today, we have the afternoon activities in front of the grandstand. We have the bikini contest and the burnout contest. There are a few slots left if you would like to sign up to be part of either.
Be extremely careful. Very sharp metal edges. I tried to take it down a little bit, but I still ended up making myself yesterday. So be careful.
So if you'd like to sign up for either of those, please make your way over to guest services and they will get you all signed up for that this
This just
afternoon.
gives you an idea.
Also on stage, we have the Dream Car giveaway.
It looks pretty rough to a good solid finish.
The 2 challengers that are up here.
I have a bind over there.
Information is available on stage of how you can enter to win both of these beautiful, beautiful cars and $50,000 towards the taxes. So
Anyone have any questions?
definitely want to stop up and take a look at these 2 and check out the great charities that are being helped with this giveaway. So lots of great things going on. Like I said, Hotchkiss is out on the autocross track. We've got the Roush Creek Off-Road Park going
I've got
on.
away everything visible.
You can take your truck or SUV up there or Jeep and run through the off-road park. Also, Renner Chrysler Jeep has brought some Jeeps so that you can test drive in their natural environment. The Jeep model line, so definitely want to go up and check that out as well. So lots of great things going on. 2 o'clock, we've got the Christine Cast coming up on stage. They're coming up right now.
As soon as I cut it, I wipe it down with it.
And they'll be doing a question and answer.
Brake parts clean.
On the making of the movie Christine, you can ask them about themselves, the things they've been doing since.
Then I spray it with a rust reformer within a minute when I cut it, and that'll
That's coming up in just a couple minutes. So make your way up towards the Red 1023 stage and enjoy the rest of your day at Carlisle.
Bobby, you're cutting out a bit of surface rust. Are you actually cutting that out too?
The surface rust, if it hasn't gone through, I'll take various grinding tools to it. I'll poke at it with a pretty solid tool, and if the metal is giving, I'll poke at it as hard as I can and try to make a hole through it. If it's the least bit soft, I'll take a drill bit and drill right that part out. But anything that's at all soft or questionable, drill through it, poke it, punch it out, and get rid of that, and then work on the area around it. If it is just a scab that's on the surface, it's only got a little waste, I will grind it with something very abrasive. You can use a power drill with one of those wired brush attachments, or you can use a Dremel tool with a grinding stone, or you can take in a cut-off disc, run the edge up and down to take off that metal. Once I've got as much off as I possibly can with that wire brush, then I spray the rust over it. Try to convert it as soon as possible. That's the kind of thing that probably will work for 5 minutes. The best success is if it's already gone through and you slice it off.
Some footage you've got right here.
Yeah. The most important thing with all these paints is follow the manufacturer's drying times and spray patterns to the letter. The rust reformer will tell you try to work when it's not humid out. So today is a great day, and it's pretty much ruled out if you want to make it a top-notch repair because it's too humid. You know, the humidity is going to get trapped in it, and that's just not going to allow it to activate properly. It's going to be trying to absorb the humidity from the air instead of pulling the metal and reacting with it. All these Rust-Oleum primers take about 24 hours to dry. You can put the second coat on like 15 minutes later, but then drying for that process 24 hours, and then come back and start the next layer next. If you do it too quickly, I found that a couple vehicles I've done, the layer down below will still be outgassing and drying, and you get some little tiny pinpricks that will involve the layer that you just put on last. And I'll end up putting it on the website too. I put on my rust reformer, which is typically two thin coats. Rust-Oleum Rusty Metal Primer, 2 coats. Rust-Oleum Clean Metal Primer, 2 coats. A good automotive primer, 2 coats. And then there's an automotive primer that's called a primer filler or a primer sealer, the different names that I see for it. And that's a primer that's a little bit thicker and it kind of flows into the tiny scratches a little more smoothly to give you a smoother finish. There are 2 layers of that. Once that's done, I've sanded at that point down to at least an 800 grit sand level. And then I'm ready to start, or even 1,000. You have to judge how smooth it already is. And then put on at least 2 finish coats, maybe 3 if you want a good protection there, and 2 coats of clear coat. Now the clear coat, you can either put on about 20 minutes after the finish coat flashes. It's dry but not hardened, and it will really bond nicely with it. But if you wait longer than about 20 minutes, then you're supposed to wait about 24 to 48 hours for the finished paint to dry completely. There's a period after 20 minutes or so, if you try to put the clear coat on after that, this paint is still going to be hardening and outgassing a little bit, and it's not going to bond well. And I suspect that's what a lot of the clear coat failures are that you find in factory and other professional jobs. So you either get it in 20 minutes or just come back a day or 2 later, but not 2 or 3 hours later. If you do it in 20 minutes, it pretty much merges with the paint without making the color run. It just makes a nice bond. That's going to be my next experiment with my 93 Daytona, because the clear coat is peeled off and it looks dull and chalky, and most of that layer looks solid enough that I might not have to refinish it, and I'm going to be wet sanding that. It's a 1500 thereabouts, and try to prep it, and then I'm going to clear coat it. And if that works well, that's the way I'm going to treat the rest of the car. If it doesn't bond well, then I'm going to strip it down and do a finish coat of clear coat on top. Of rust treatments, inhibitors, and reformers, and reactors, and I've had really good luck with Rust-Oleum products, and also with the Permatex Extend brand. There are brands like this POR 15. Yep. There's some of those. There's POR 15. There's Eastwood's treatments. I've used both of those. Those then they assist you after we exactly all the corrections, letters, especially humidity and surface prep. Some of them you have to spray and etching on and degrease it before you apply them.
And if you don't,
Thanks.
thank you.
Right.
Appreciate you. It works. It works. Now I understand costs.
There's 2 types of acids typically in these. There's a phosphoric acid and oxalic acid, which is where you find the spinach makes it pretty. Then they react with the rust and form a very oxide coating. I've tried POR 15 and I've tried Eastwood products on the frame of my pickup truck. I found it within about 5 or 6 months of pickle right through again. I was spotted and it just did not last. And that was not even driving in the salt. That was I parked in my driveway and left with everything. Didn't have any serious exposure after that. But it just broke through again. I tried the Rust Reformer last year, and it actually looks better. It looks pretty much the way I left it. And I really kind of brushed the prep on that and maybe didn't grind away as much of the rust as I intended to. I just
sort of like
spray it on and see how it compares to
here.
this last longer. So not only that, but I think they're just extremely sensitive to the environment climate. You have to follow the instructions exactly to the letter, and Rust-Oleum's a lot more forgiving. If you don't apply those just right, they just won't quite perform. In the lab, they'll probably do what they say they do, but if you're in the field, you're working outdoors, you're subject to weather, and if I extend the schedule out, when I see what's in October, now it's too cold because you can't use these below a certain temperature. They usually say 70 on those, 50 on the other beats. So they've been used when I run out of time. I started in July, and I'll be able to fix this in winter. I'm into October, and all of a sudden now it's too cold to paint.
Came back about 5 nobody was here.
I don't have a garage. And I've been trying to find a contractor so I can get one built before winter gets this year, finally.
It's raining,
But yeah, it is pretty tough. I'll say a little bit about professional work too. This 92 Daytona I bought new. It finally succumbed in 2009. I had the rear cross member chopped out and fabricated, replaced, and did a great job. What he told me is 12 gauge steel. The factory is 18, so we fabbed up a box out of 12 gauge, and he rust proofed it inside and outside, and all that. $750 the whole job, including taking the interior out so it would melt and back in again. And it was superb, and that lasted, but the rust kept breaking through in the rocker panels again, the bottoms and the door edges, splitting open where the panels had come together. And at that point, I just said, as commissioning returns, maybe I can find another Daytona and have better luck with it if it's not so advanced. And that's what I ended up doing. When I bought my 93 Daytona in 2009, I took it to a place in Rhode Island I since found out about, and I just told them, make it go away. They have movies up on YouTube of the repair. They sent me a disc of about 80 pictures. It's just phenomenal what they did. They've done 15,000 cars in the past 35 years. And they'll do any kind of car. It doesn't have to be an exotic car, muscle car. Cranston Auto Works.
And are they piecemealing it, or are they doing a complete strip as dead?
They are cutting everything away and fabricating all the metal. They're treating everything. It took 3 weeks to do 40 hours labor. 75 an hour. So it's 3,200 and change. And it really was phenomenal because the inner and outer fender rockers were brought in. Someone had filled them with water solid right there. And so he had some salty comments about that as he was chipping them out. They had a little bit of the floor pan to cut into, some of the rear quarter. They had to take the rubber bumper off the back, and plus the fasteners broke, so they had to replace those. And then once they were done with all the welding, they put some chemical. They don't tell me what it is, but I suspect it's BR15. They treated inside and out. They did the inside of the floor pan, the whole thing, the outside, the whole thing. It's a very tough epoxy primer where it was put on it. And it's so hard that I was having problems sanding it. And when I got it back, I tried priming and painting it, and eventually it just flaked and let go. Because I just couldn't get it to adhere. This stuff was so tough I couldn't sand it to get it lighted. 4 years later, it's partially protected and it hasn't rusted. They did. But then when they were done, they sandblasted the entire bottom of the car. They put epoxy primer on the seat bottom. It was pretty remarkable there. They won't specify the particular time limit because rust is just too difficult to do that with. They just said that we think this is about a 10-year repair, basically.
Body shops don't get galvanized either.
Yeah. Now, word about dissimilar metals too. Being an engineer and knowing a little bit about material science, you don't want to bond dissimilar materials together. And if you've ever had an aluminum heat shield fall off the bottom of your car, that's why. Because aluminum and steel in contact will actually cause a tiny voltage to flow. You don't need any moisture, you don't need any road salt. It's just fractions of a volt that will cause galvanic corrosion. And the aluminum is the more reactive metal, so that will get consumed first. So that's why these heat shields fall off. They start rotting out around the fastener until you get a big hole, it drops off. With this repair, you want to use steel rivets along with the steel. If for some reason you have to use something that's aluminum, put that layer of epoxy in between so you break the contact between that protecting that hole. These primers are usually zinc rich and they will be more reactive than aluminum, so they'll help protect the repair metal too. And the finished coats are fairly unreactive, so they'll protect the primers. It's a pretty complete system. It just takes a long time to fix something like this. And I've done repairs like this for almost 30 years with varying success, and proved to myself that the more prep and effort you put into it, the better long-lasting repair you'll have.
This would apply maybe without sanding and all that stuff. Wheel wells or parts of the underbody of the car where you just want to metal rust and steel.
Yeah, for instance, my pickup truck is a full frame Dakota, and it's got that light, scaly coating of rust on it that you can take off with a wire brush or a wire drill, and then it's very solid. It's just raised like coating. You just grind that off, and then you can treat it and protect it. And that's my goal next year, is to get into the truck and do all that, do the whole underside and undercoat it, which should provide me some sound protection because it's pretty noisy with the bed there in the drive shaft. So I found it's difficult to find a professional shop to do these kind of repairs, welding in the new metal on just any car. Most of them want to do Mustangs and Cougars and classic cars. But this one shop I went to will do any car. And if you're lucky, you can find one in your area that will do it too. And yeah. So, any other questions? There's various opinions on what to use and that, but done enough of these that I'm very sold on this method.
What kind of